Hello and welcome to the card rundown for ALW 16, the G1 Finals show. Let's get into it. First, here's the results of the G1. If you haven't been watching the uh, round-based, uh, matches, the results: the A block, the winner, Bret Hart is advancing in the A block as the winner. Jay Briscoe advances as a result of the tiebreaker. We'll get more into that in a second. Satoshi Kojima wins thanks to a KO victory of Giant Baba on the last day. And Giant Baba advances as the only loss to the winner of the B block. So intrigue all around. Let's get into that tiebreaker. As you'll see, Jay Briscoe, Rosemary, and Taka Michinoku are all tied at 6 points. So tiebreakers first go head to head, then quickest win. There's more after that, but those are the only two that matter. So head to head. Obviously, I made that more for a 1-1 tie. This ended up being a 3-way tie. So I took the records against each other. So Jay Briscoe beat, I think he beat Taka, but lost to Rosemary. It doesn't matter. The main point is that they all beat one of the other ones and lost to the other. So that led to the next being quickest win. Again, I did not specify whether it was quickest win overall or quickest win against those specific opponents. Luckily, in this case, it actually doesn't matter. Jay Briscoe has both the quickest win overall. He had a 9-minute win over Green Ant. That would have been the quickest any of the competitors' wins. Or if you just went quickest win against each other. So in this case, Jay Briscoe's win was a 15-minute, 23-second win. Rosemary's was a 22-minute, and then Taka was a 15-minute, 44-second. So Jay Briscoe gets the nod here due to the tiebreaker. I'm probably going to revisit how tiebreakers work for future G1s, for like 3-way ties. I think head-to-head works totally fine for a single tie. But, so that gives us, again, Bret Hart, Jay Briscoe, Satoshi Kojima, and Giant Baba. Then, next week's show, ALW TV number 17 on the 22nd, we will have the third place match. So whoever loses, I'll just get into it later. You'll see a bracket. It'll be easier to see. And then the main event of that show, Shawn Michaels is going to take on Thunder Rosa. Oh, and there will be rankings for the first time on that show as well. I forgot to put that in here, but rankings finally began after the G1 concludes. Now, let's get into the card for this week's show. ALW 16, September 15th. First, we have the G1 semifinals. That'll be 2 matches to give us who is going to the finals. Then we have a Battle Royale title match. PJ Black won the title last week. He's defending against Maki Ito, Green Ant, and MVP. All 3 competitors were winless in the G1, and this is what you get. Like a little incentive for being bad. Then Randy Orton, off of 2 wins, takes on Jamie Noble off of 2 wins, or 1 win. Sorry. So they both, you can see 2-2. He lost his first 2, won his next 2. Jamie Noble lost his first match, won his most previous match. So they're both a little hot right now. Let's find out who's the hottest. Then we'll have a landmine death match with randos trying to build out some the roster a little bit and get some more fun landmine matches. Then we will have the G1 finals. Let's get into how all that looks. First, we have Giant Baba taking on Bret Hart. Bret Hart, the winner of the A block, takes on the runner-up of the B block, that being Giant Baba. Then, on the other side of the bracket, we have Satoshi Kojima, the winner of the B block, taking on the runner-up of the A block, Jay Briscoe. And so those will be our opening 2 contests for this show. And then the main event will be the winner of these 2 matches. And then the loser, as I mentioned, of these 2 matches will go on for the 3rd place match. But more importantly, we will have one of these 4 men tonight become the #1 contender for the world title at Nuck If You Buck.